Today on Moving Day, we meet a solicitor and his family who are moving on up the property ladder.
What fireman's lift you want?
That's if the removal truck turns up.
Feel no side of that van.
Hello there, welcome to Moving Day. Today we've come to West Molesey in Surrey to meet a family who are moving tomorrow.
Yes, they're leaving a 3-bed semi behind to move across the divide to the supposedly more upmarket East Molesey, and they're moving into a 4-bed detached.
Sounds very nice indeed. Now look, good news here. The removal guys are already here to start a bit of packing.
Let's give them a hand.
Meet the Sledges. Fulham supporter David is a solicitor, and tennis fan Shirley has a full-time job in her hands with their 2 children, 6-year-old car fanatic Alex and 9-month-old Joe. This is the only home they've lived in as a family, and as loved as it is, they finally decided to take the plunge and move on to this much bigger detached family home, just 3/4 of a mile away on the other side of town.
Helping them on their way with the deluxe service, the removal team have arrived to get everything packed up today, ready for the move tomorrow.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. Shirley, hi, I'm Sal. How are you doing?
Sally.
Hi, Shirley.
Big tall Gavin behind.
Hi, big tall Gavin.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how
Come
are you?
in.
Hello, Gavin.
Thank you very much.
Come in, come through.
Tell me a bit about this east-west divide in Molesey. What's that all about?
Nonsense, really.
Yeah.
We are West Molesey where we are, and we are moving to East Molesey, and the borough divide actually runs down the centre of this road. But West Molesey is not as highly regarded as East Molesey. When you live in West Molesey, people say, I live in Molesey. And when they live in East Molesey, they say, I live in East Molesey.
Oh, they're going to make that point. That's really funny. So tell me, why are you moving exactly?
Oh, it's taken us years, literally, to make the decision to finally go. But we looked at extending this house, you know, maybe we'd build another bedroom, and maybe we'd convert the garage, and maybe we'd have another bathroom, and all these ideas.
We agonised, should we, shouldn't we? But in the end, I think Joe Cameron really just made the decision for us that, you know, we need a bigger place.
Now, this must be Alex's room. I know he's an absolute car fan. Fantastic posters there. Loads of stuff to come out. Let's have a look in the wardrobes. Just a case of a garment box or two to get all the clothes out. And now into the little box room above the stairs. Little room of calm with a cot in it. This must be Joe's room. I think he's about ready for a snooze soon. But the master bedroom is where the hive of activities going on in here. Gentlemen, David. Hello, sir.
All right, then. Hello.
Danny, how you doing?
All right.
Now, how's things going in here?
Busy, getting packed up, you know. Still quite a bit to do.
Can you see any problems with this room?
Can't see any problems at all.
No,
Can't see... No, that cupboard's all empty. It's all very straightforward, to be honest. Very straightforward move all round.
Round here, unfortunately, if you want to move from a 3-bed semi to a 4-bed detached, it's you know, a couple of £100,000 almost difference. So it's a big investment, but one we hope will pay off for us in the long run.
And we're not doing it again.
Never.
We will stay there until, you know, we're old and grey and the children are saying, come on, this house is too big for you.
This dining table, quite massive. Little too big for this room, I think. Wonder what it's going to look like at the new place. Intrigued to find out. Cabinet there, glass display cabinet, already empty, already packed up. Just ready the computer to go, really on top of things. I've got to say as well, this house is decorated very nicely.
The house has also got a lovely garden. They have open parkland on their doorstep, and the River Mole runs adjacent to the property. This is a fantastic location for bringing up children. It's no wonder it took Shirley and David so long to decide to leave this place. At least when it comes to the move, they have an inside track.
Because you're organising the move yourself, aren't you, in terms of the solicitor side of things?
That's right, yeah.
Because you're a solicitor, isn't it, right?
That's right, yeah.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Well, it isn't. And it's quite good to have that sort of direct control over things, but it doesn't actually make things happen any quicker because you're reliant on everybody else to get mortgages and so on. So, but no, it's nice to come home and be able to tell Shirley exactly what's going on every step of the way.
I'm in the unique position of knowing what my solicitor's doing.
Yeah.
I just hope that you complete in time tomorrow, otherwise it could be rather embarrassing. Now, Gav, Shirley strikes me as being a super organised kind of girl. Is she in terms of packing?
She surely is, Sal. I've got to say, she's organised and the removal guys are super organised.
That's a relief.
Now, tell me more about the East-West divide.
Oh, the big divide. Well, I think there's a touch of snobbery involved there, but the couple are not getting drawn into it, but I think they know it's a step in the right direction, if you know what I mean. Well, as the removal team have everything under control, it gives us a chance to find out just how far up the property ladder Shirley and David are going. Now, what I want to know is tell me all about the new house and how gorgeous it is, because I know you're really excited.
Yes, we're really excited. It's a fabulous house. It's big. There's a lot of living space, which is what we've missed out on in this house a little bit. You know, we feel a bit cramped in this room now and also in the living room.
Yeah, we'd always wanted, well, I'd always wanted a conservatory put on here. So when we first viewed this property in East Molesey, it's got a nice conservatory on it. I've been referring to it as my conservatory and allowing people in my room. So, well, we'll see. But it's certainly an attraction.
It's a lovely big kitchen, a bigger living room, a much bigger dining room.
The new house might be bigger, but Mum and Dad are worried that Alex is going to miss his old garden.
This is a great kids' garden because there are just so many hiding places and climbing trees and things, which we're not going to have at the new house. But he'll have a little bit more play space.
Right, come on, Alex, it can't be all play. We've got work to do. Right, young man, you are a very learned young man because look at all these books here. Have you read them all? Have you?
Except that one.
Except the tiniest one of all. Well, look, what we're going to do, Alex, right? Look, we've got 3 boxes here, OK? One's got Save It on it, that's for you. And that one there means it's going to charity. We're going to sling it and stash it. It's for Joe, your little brother. So
Yeah.
he gets to read it later on. OK, so who's going to get the small book to start with? The one that you haven't read? Oh, yeah, he's caught on to the game all right, that's for sure. Now, as we're doing that, Alex, I want you to explain to me all about this new house that you've got.
I actually quite like it. Going to paint it my favourite colour, lime green.
Lime green is horrible!
I love it!
Peter Pan.
Sling it.
You want to sling it? Sure?
Sling it. Save it.
Good choice.
Dash it. Sling it.
He's really getting into this game. To Joe, I am your friend. I love you so much every time I come home from school. He doesn't want to hear his own poem. And I am going to hug and kiss you so much. Lots of love, Alex. Why do you not like it? You're just embarrassed. I think it's a lovely thing to write for your brother. Alex, look at that. We've done it. All the books are packed.
Job well done.
Exactly. High five, I think. Now tell me this. What do you reckon for the Sledge family? Is it a good move or a bad move?
Super organised, ahead of the game. Good move, I'm going to go for.
I'm slightly concerned that they're stretching themselves financially. I don't think they can even afford a holiday this year, but perhaps that's something that we can sort out for them. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
And also the garden-wise in the new house, not so good. There's no trees there. This is a fabulous garden for Alex to play in, lots of nooks and crannies to hide in, you know.
Well, maybe I can sort something to sort that out if you sort the holiday out.
OK, it's a done deal.
OK, our work here is done.
I think it is.
Shall we go? Danny and the boys still have a few things left to pack.
She walks in and throws herself across the bed.
But in the removal game, there's always time to get to know your clients a little better.
We had another one. I've been invited round. Oh, we're having a jacuzzi put in, and we always like our friends to come round. You're quite welcome to come and join us sometime.
You can't believe that sort of thing.
I had an envelope sent through the post to the office. I opened it up and it was a Danish lady. Please do not tell my husband, but here's my telephone number. Would you care to join me for coffee one day?
Honestly.
Oh.
And she's like 15, 20 years older than me. I mean, no, I don't want to do this.
I drink coffee.
No, I don't drink coffee.
That's his favourite as well.
I don't think coffee was on the menu, mate.
Well, you know what they say. There's more to suburbia than meets the eye.
Just got to have a packing satisfaction note for you to sign, just to say that you're happy with the packing that you've done.
No problem with this.
Before Danny can leave, he's got one final request to deal with. Car mad Alex wants to go in his replica vintage van.
Do you want to come round to the front and we'll let you sit in there? What do you think of that?
That's good.
Is that good? Is that cool, is it?
Yeah.
The one I'm bringing with me tomorrow, you can sit in that as well, and I think you'll think that one's rather cool. That's a very, very big lorry. It's nearly as big as your house.
Well, Alex has that to look forward to tomorrow morning, and the rest of the family are also ready for the off.
It's been so long now, I think Shirley is really ready for this move. She just wants to get cracking and get in there and decorate it the way she wants to. I think she's got big plans. So for her, I'm really pleased it's come off now, and it's going to happen. I think it's something that she really has been looking forward to.
Sad about leaving this house. We have so many happy memories here, and you can only hope that the house you're going to, you'll be able to create as many happy memories there as well. But it's a real wrench for us. We brought both boys into the world from this house, and we've got married from this house, and it's a lovely area to live in.
Coming up, everyone's excited about the new place.
Oh my goodness, we've got a real
Get behind there.
But things get a bit messy in the bathroom.
Oh, that's a bit wet on your hair. I'm so sorry, Shirley. That was so not intentional.
This is rubber gloves at dawn, this.
It's the morning of the Sledge family's moving day, and they're leaving a 3-bed semi they dearly love here in West Molesey, Surrey.
Yes, prompted by the recent family addition of baby Joe, they're now moving to a much larger 4-bedroom home in East Molesey.
Sal, a move in the right direction. Shall we get stuck in?
I think so, let's do it. Happy moving day to you all. How are you?
Joe was up for over an hour during the night, wasn't he? We just wanted to party at 1 o'clock in the morning, so we were pleading, please.
So we're a bit bleary-eyed, but all excited, ready to go.
Yeah.
So we'll just wait for the removal van to turn up.
There's a rumble.
There's a rumble in the
You should be here by now. Is that what you're hanging on for, the removal van?
I did say something.
He should actually be leaving for school by now, but I don't want him to go without seeing it. Why don't you go and wait on the corner and look? And then you can tell us when it's coming.
Is that it? That's not big and blue. Still no sign of that van.
While Alex keeps a lookout for the removal truck,
Good morning. Good morning.
Shirley's sister Wendy has arrived to keep an eye on young Joe for the day.
Here we are.
Have you kept your mummy and daddy up? Have you? That's not
He
like
certainly
you.
has.
Hey! There you go. Sit on that seat.
Alex has finally got his wish, a ride in the cab. Now he can get off to school, assured that all is in good working order. And the rest of us can get on with the move.
David and Shirley have loved their family home the way it is, but the people moving in have ideas of their own.
The plan is the buyers are going to be knocking this wall down. So I've asked if we can take that, and they've got no problem with that. So
So you want to keep the 2 light fittings?
Yep.
Okie dokie. That's quite straightforward.
Yep.
And they're removing this. Is this
That's
something
it.
you thought about doing?
we have thought about it, but actually we like the idea of having the 2 separate rooms.
Have they got
Also-
children? People are moving.
I don't think they have. No.
No. Because I think good thing about that is with the kids, you can just shut them in one of the
Lock
rooms.
them away. That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. I'll get these down for you.
The other job that needs doing is the bathroom. Now, I've heard that Shirley is very exacting about her cleaning, but is she up to my standards? Right, now, which of these cloths am I to use? I know you're very particular about your clothing.
I'm very particular. That is for basins and sinks.
Thank you.
This one is for toilet wiping,
Oh,
so I'll have that.
And the 2 are almost
down there.
entwined, causing germs.
Yeah.
I hope they're kept in a separate bucket.
They are indeed.
Good, like
That's
it.
my toilet bucket.
Oh, right. Oh, God, well, let's get that away from me. You're doing the loo. I want to be doing the sink.
If you've got the soap dish soaking in the sink when it's already cleaned, you're going to leave soap around a clean sink. Shut my button a bit.
Are you going to bleach it as well at the end?
It's bleached.
I usually do flush, then I bleach. Again. See, you wouldn't have gone under here, would you, Shirley?
Yeah, you're going to spray that in my eye, aren't you? Now?
No, surely it wouldn't be that venomous. Oh, that's a bit wet on your hair. I'm
My
so
hair,
sorry,
yeah.
Shirley. That was so not intentional.
This is rubber gloves at dawn, this.
It's coming up like new. At the end of the day, there could only be one queen of clean, and I'm just not ready to hand over my crown.
Solicitor David also has a reputation to protect because he has handled the legal side of the move himself. He doesn't want any hiccups.
Gavin, great news, a phone call. We've got the keys released.
Fantastic.
OK, so as soon as all the guys are finished here, we can go and move house.
OK, you can't see this. Come and have a look at this smile. Who's happy? Billy Mitchell, how are we doing for time?
About an hour, Gavin.
Everyone gets stuck in, and there's a final push to get everything done in time. For David and Shirley, it's the end of an era.
So this is it, it's crunch time, it's time to really say goodbye to this house that you've adored for 10 years.
It is sad to go, but...
Happy as a memory?
See the boys coming on.
I mean, home is what you make it, isn't it? It's bricks and mortar, and we will make the next home a happy home for our boys.
David and Shirley have sold this 3-bed semi, their first home together, for £302,000. And they've bought this 4-bed detached house in sought-after East Molesey, close to Hampton Court Palace. At £580,000, it's a huge financial leap up the property ladder. Now, are you going to carry her over the threshold then?
Come on.
Oh, David.
Not a fireman's lift, you
Can't you wait till at least we've gone before you do
In
that?
a romantic fashion, David, perhaps?
Oh, go on then.
Can you do it? Oh, well done. Oh, fabulous. Look at all the
sweet
space.
home.
This is very, very nice. A bit of a through
It's
lounge.
a bit bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is probably what the other house looks like now.
Well, we'll do tomorrow.
Fantastic space. I love it.
What do you think of the decor?
Oh, lose it.
Oh, straight away.
We will change it, but...
No, definitely not. I'm not into wallpaper.
It's very different to what you've just moved out of, isn't
Yes,
it?
so we will emulsion. We might lose the border, perhaps emulsion over that if it will. What do you think? Might do? Smooth enough? Not embossed, is it?
It's not, but it's vinyl, so you might be lucky enough to peel that off and leave like a backing paper behind it.
I think there's going to be some wallpaper stripping to do upstairs as well. Once the walls are painted to David and Shirley's taste, it'll make the world of difference. There is, however, one added feature that's right on the button.
Oh, my goodness. We've got a real
Come on, get behind there.
bar. Isn't this great? I knew where all the lights were as well. How did you know where the lights were?
5 gentlemen, please.
That's Mum and Dad happy, especially with the new conservatory. And look, the garden is terrific. I'm sure the kids are going to love it. It's a lovely house. Big detached house. You've gone up in the world, eh?
They certainly have. But even though this kitchen looks fantastic, Shirley has already found something she wants to change now.
Tell me all about the door handles. What's wrong with these beauties? Crackle glazed ceramics. Fantastic.
Actually, I thought they were plastic, so there's actually not an awful lot wrong with them. I just want to put my own stamp on them, really, and I think something perhaps a little more contemporary.
You're going to trust me to choose it, though?
We're singing from the same song sheet over this, aren't we, Gavin?
Oh, we are! Right, see you in a bit.
A quick trip to the DIY store and I get out of all the heavy work.
Now, just take a look at David and Shirley's brand new bedroom. Isn't it fantastic? It's got a kind of touch of Hollywood glamour about it. They have got the most fabulous balcony out there, which is terrific. You can watch the kids playing. And get a load of this. Over here, we have an ensuite bathroom with no door. So if somebody's in here doing something a little bit more serious, not good for their sleeping partner, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm not particularly keen on the cleanliness in here. It doesn't meet my or Shirley's exacting standards, so I'm going to get my rubber gloves on.
Right, there we go. You're happy with that?
Brilliant, perfect.
I think it looks good, doesn't it?
Thanks, yeah.
Now we've got, that's one down, and
30 to go?
All right then. These are good quality units and it's cost just £128 to revamp them. A lot cheaper than replacing them completely.
Great and instant new look. Plus, with a bit of elbow grease, the bathrooms come up a treat too. It sparkles and shines.
The old fish pond's in a bit of a mess and it's a hazard. David wants some advice on getting rid of it.
But you want this gone?
I think so. I think it's just too dangerous to have with young children around, so we've got to do something with it.
Early recommendations would be to obviously fill this in.
Yeah.
And you've got your bulk material around the edges here.
OK, so put that in there.
Yeah, lump hammer, smash it into very, very small bits. Backfill with that, use what you can. Probably have to skip a lot of it. Bit of paving down. You wouldn't even know that was there.
The removal team has finished for the day and everything is safely in the new house. And as Alex hurries back from school, we have the perfect welcome for him in the garden. Well, come out here, we've got a bit of a housewarming gift for you, young man. That's it, jumping up and down for joy before he even sees what it is.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Righty.
1, 2, 3.
Here it comes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Are you ready?
Here we go. She's going to go down the chute even though it's wet.
Mind your head on these bits.
Look at the big smile on that. Go on. You are so welcome. Well, listen, guys, that's not all. We think that you all need a bit of a holiday. So we've organised a little weekend break for the whole family in a luxury family hotel in Wiltshire. And it's called Willie Grange.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Loads of children's activities as well. Gives you a look with your own time.
Thank you.
Now, if you're about to move house and you're looking for some top tips to get it right, then look no further than our website. It's itv.com/moving day.
So from David, Shirley, Joe, Alex, wherever he's gone now, Sally and myself, thank you and good night.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
A few weeks after moving day, Alex's climbing frame was a hit at his 7th birthday party.